If I gave you what you want, would it come right back? Would it knock me to the ground just like a heart attack? Nobody means what they say. Nobody says what they mean. Careful what you wish for, it might come true. Don't it make you happy when you do what you do? Nobody gets what they want. Nobody wants what they get. On this merry-go-round, spirals down, spirals down. On this merry-go-round, spirals down, spirals down. Running to the ground till the dirt says no more. Then we can't remember what we started it for. Nobody needs what they learn. Nobody learns what they need.
When we get close, when we get closer to development and knowing what that next patch is, I'll let the community know where we're at next.
We'll let them know where we're at next week. Next week, Kevgret.
Aren't we there? Are you coming with breaking news about this update? You got something we don't know? Man.
I still laugh at that. I can't help it. I just can't help it.
John's in hiding after that little display of Blitz positivity. I haven't seen him since. Have you? Chad, have you seen him? Where you be, John D?
Where is John D? Oh, he's in hiding. Arcade 1-Up is in hiding.
I hired some detectives. They can't find him. Nobody can find him.
You're loud, Kev. You're loud.
I'm loud.
Turn your mic down.
All right.
Go down. You're boosting. You're so you're ready to go, man. We're ready to go. A little loud. Keep going lower. Keep going lower.
All right, hold on. I got a new mic. That's why I'm testing out a new mic. Is that better?
I think that's a little better. Is he about the same as me? All right. So let's get started here. So Arcade 1-Up has been gone. Where have they been, everybody in the chat? Where is John D? You literally, the guy goes on every single stream for the Illuminati for weeks on end, straight, three, 4, 5 times a week.
Yeah.
Oh, and now you can't even find the guy. Where is the Illuminati? Where is the guy?
Where is the Illuminati asking John where he's at? It's not on us. They have the direct line. Why don't we get them? Where's B Kong? Where's Moat? Where's 19K? Where's Justin? Where's everybody saying? Where's this promised update?
Yeah. Why aren't you guys asking John to come on a stream and give us an update? He literally just said 4 weeks ago, we'll give you an update next week. Where are you guys? You guys, I mean, John D lets one rip, and these guys are the first behind it to tell everybody how it smells. And here we go. We can't get an update on Blitz. We can't get an update still 4 weeks later.
I mean, you have people that don't understand Blitz isn't online. They're posting on Reddit. Why isn't my machine playing online? They're not in tune to what the company is saying. They just buy this product in the wild. They set it up. They want to play online, and they can't. They don't know why. So the silence is deafening.
So let's talk about what they said or what they did, right? They got leaderboards. What's going on with the leaderboards now? Tell everybody with the leaderboards, because then I got a video to show guys or some clips of our buddy John and all the truths that he tells. But anyway, I hear this leaderboards on this Blitz is fantastic, guys.
We got leaderboards, but guess what? They're wrong, and 90% of the leaderboards are just anonymous. They just say anonymous. How many interceptions are in a game? Anonymous, has 7. How many wins? Anonymous, and they're not right from what people are saying. So who cares about leaderboards if you can't even implement them right? And once again, have you seen any video saying leaderboards are trash? I haven't.
Who cares, you guys, about leaderboards? If any of you come out and say, well, online it only means they have leaderboards. Nobody cares about Blitz leaderboards, about you playing against the computer. Nobody cares.
No.
There's only leaderboards if you play against somebody else online.
Yeah, exactly. And these leaderboards, Blitz is made to be a rubber band AI game. Of course, you're going to have interceptions if you're up. Who cares about that stat? And there's not even patch notes to tell us what they did with this update. It's so bad. It's just another one up f up. If you ask me.
So I'm going to take a poll here, guys. I'm going to put a poll in here. I need to know. And let me. I'm going to put up. Do you think Blitz Online is ever coming at this point, or do you think that?
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
Rexer, I got a question. Put this in the chat. Does leaderboards mean online? If we don't get any other online, did they satisfy their promise of online by just giving us leaderboards?
Let's do that one.
That's the question.
Leaderboards support. Does leaderboards mean online?
Online, because technically, when they say online and you have leaderboards.
And are you good with just leaderboards? Yes or no?
That's it. Yeah, that would be my question.
All right,
hold on, I have to go vote.
Yeah, you got to vote on that one. That's an easy one. I got to vote.
Oh,
I can hear. You better mute it. I can hear me coming through your phone.
All right. All right, there. I voted. My vote counts.
Not for a sports game, right? The whole point of this thing,
that's the thing.
Point is online against other people. I don't know what. I don't know these people who are like, oh, online. I've seen it. But let me go back one thing. You guys who didn't see the intro, there's a bunch of clips on the intro. Did you see the one where the guy asks in the chat in the FAQ? He's like, "Hey, is this the real Midway game, or is this?" And then they started answering like, "Oh, the monitor is the good one that we use."
No.
What is Arcade 1UP doing? Their website is such trash. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'll show that and I'll say that. And here's the point I want to make about this. Is I'll get people going, Rex, it's just a little mistake, and they get so upset that I pointed out that they made a mistake on their website. They get so protective, and it drives them crazy. They're like, no, everybody makes mistakes, Rex. You never made a mistake before. It's like, oh my God, you guys don't get it. So please don't write that in the comments.
Yeah, exactly. And have you noticed if there are videos out there that are actually calling out the flaws, there's certain people in there right away trying to explain away the flaws. Like, oh, don't worry about the sound delay. Don't worry about this, and it's like, why are they standing up for the company when the company's not standing up for their own product and giving updates or updates for an update? It's just funny how certain individuals need to go in there and red flag for 1UP.
So let me get to the videos, guys. All right. Let's take a look at what John D has to say. Let's just see because this is where I'm going with this video. Here we go.
We'll be really honest about what that online experience looks like.
Does that scare anybody at this point? I mean, do you see where I'm going with this? Now we have online leaderboards and we don't have online play. Is that what online looks like now? I mean, what are the chances
that's it?
that is it? And I'm going to 91% say it does not support, online. That's not the gist of the online. So,
I mean, if that's all we're getting, it's time to tell us, wouldn't you say? I mean, return periods are expiring. It's time to tell us something. It's been 4 weeks almost since we were told, and nobody's holding them accountable, by the way. I haven't seen any videos except for Keo Daikin, you, and maybe one other, person out there saying, where's the update? Where's the update? You guys have them on your stream. At least call them out and say, John, you promised me on my stream. I have subscribers that watch me and said, they saw you say this on my stream. But nah, we're just going to let it go. And we'll get it when we get it. Right, Rexer? We'll get it when we get it.
We'll get it when we get it. It's not October. It's not mid-October. Remember, it's mid-October. Game's been out for a month. But now it's mid-October. Now it is mid-October. Where's the update, John?
It's October 16th.
Next update is next poll is: do you think that the leaderboards is all it's going to be? Are you worried at this point? Because I'm pretty worried. I mean, I don't think there's any way it could only be that. I don't think they'll do that. But I'm worried.
Can they? I mean, yes, they can, right? Like, they've done a lot of bad things to their products. They have not showed us this thing working live on any capacity, whether it's 1v1, 4v. We have no idea right now what shape it's in. And the Illuminati, who is now officially disbanded, they haven't said anything either. So we are completely kept in the dark. People bought these cabinets. Now they're sitting at home with no live, crossing their fingers that John's going to give them an update 4 weeks ago. Really? Yeah. Is this the type of market that we're supposed to be living in? Like,
I mean,
come
this
on,
is the
guys.
guy they bring on their stream. He makes them look terrible. John makes these guys look terrible because he makes them to be liars. And
yes,
you're part of the lie when you bring him on, and he's not doing it. But all right. Where do I want to go with this? Oh, I wanted to show I could care less until the Pro model comes out. This is a good point about you get a 17-inch monitor, 4-way screen. Marvel vs. Capcom, same tiny thing. Everybody just wants the Pro at this point. At least the smart people, I think, would love a Pro. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see here. Let's move that comment so I can.
Well, I don't know if you want to talk about the breaking news that happened an hour ago, Rexer. I'm not sure you're in tune to this, but G4 has officially shut their doors finally. They just fired all 55 employees. They're gone, and they fired them over Twitter, by the way. They didn't even fire them in person.
That's crazy.
That's
a story for another time.
Yes, another time. I just wanted to let the chat know. G4. G4
all right, let's play this. All
right, do it.
Let's see what the next clip is. We're moving on to Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Okay.
So if you ran out from one, then you go to the other. Look, I'm hoping it doesn't run out in a couple hours. I'm hoping it lasts 3 days.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh like that.
Really hard to say.
What's so funny?
And you guys know I've never been anyone to say, "Hey, you better pre-order now, or else you may not get this." It's kind of the first time saying that, so I'm not trying to create fake FOMO.
Oh, well, there you heard it. It's the first time, Kev, that John D has ever tried to put fake FOMO on it. Now, let's go back to the beginning here. Wait, let's go back. Is anybody worried they're not getting a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in the future at all? I mean, is there any worry at this point?
I know people that have 3 of them in their house right now. They pre-ordered 3.
Best Buy is selling them. Home Depot is selling them. Yeah, I mean, literally, I think I can walk down the street to Kroger and go buy a Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But what's funny in that interview, because I actually listened to a lot of it, he goes on to talk about second runs and third runs, and we're looking for demand, and there's no mention of limited quantity. He's talking about, we're going to build more. We're going to build as many as we might get another run before the end of the year. If not, we're just going to do the run after the year,
Yeah.
As soon as the Chinese New Year is over, if you have demand, you'll be building more of these. I mean, it's just ridiculous at this.
But there aren't many people who wanted one that did not have multiple chances to get one. Best Buy literally had them for the last 4 days. They just sold out of them. There's no FOMO here, guys. As usual,
you guys got fooled.
You got air blown up your ass.
The Illuminati really screwed the pooch on this one.
Yeah.
Yes, Home Depot. That wasn't a joke. Sector.
No, Home Depot
that was
had
not
them.
a joke.
In fact, people got them from Home Depot, from what I understand. They actually shipped them like 24 hours of ordering them, and Home Depot got them before Best Buy did.
This is the best comment here. One up should be sold at Hobby Lobby because they're like decor. Oh God!
And it'll be 50. That's funny.
Yeah. All right, but wait a second. I gotta go back. John D said this is the first time he's ever maybe put FOMO in. Let's see if that's right. Let's see. Let's see what he has when they're talking about Blitz here.
Sign
Blitz.
up for the pre-order.
The
It's likely going to come in your house and in stores in October. That is our goal.
Yeah.
So you make sure you do it now, or else you're going to have to wait, and you might be asked out. So
asked out.
Oh, what? Wait a second. I thought you never said you put fake FOMO in people, but now I'm going to be asked out on a Blitz.
Hold on, I'm trying to understand what asked out means.
I don't even know what it means at this
Yeah.
point, but
Does that mean
a
you're not
one-up
getting
person
one?
a one-up person will spin it and be like, "That's not what he meant. He's not trying to put FOMO in it. That's not what asked out means."
Wait, Keo
Oh.
Daikin shows like 1,000 of them stacked up at Sam's Club. Why are we? What FOMO?
They already are on sale.
They're
They're
on
on
sale.
sale already, and you
60
guys put the fear of God that Blitz would be. Oh, I'm worried you're going to be asked out. Oh, I can't make this stuff up. You guys who are hosting, John, you're looking like fools. He's making you look like fools. He's lying. The embargo is a lie. Everything is a lie. The MK30 would have spectator lie. We're gonna have, we're gonna have Mortal Mondays lie. The monitors are the same lie. I didn't have anything to do with a high-low hack lie. It's like, holy, this guy. I mean, I think Trump calls him and goes, "Man, John, can I get some tips on how to skew the truth like you, buddy? Because you're the best in the game."
Lucy, Best Buy had them on sale as early as today. They were on sale for the last 4 days, not sold out, So you could have gotten one as late as yesterday, shipped to your house in 3 days. So it's crazy. And as far as we know, Amazon dropped Blitz $60, and the rumors are Black Friday will be bringing more deals. So you just have to wait a few weeks. You'll get your deals. And then you'll see if online is there or not. If it's online, you win. You get your deal, you get a cheaper cabinet, and you wait it. If you didn't wait, you paid full price, and now you're sitting with your fingers hoping that something comes through with the live. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we've proven, guys, time and time again, just wait a few weeks. Not many cabinets haven't gone on sale within 4 or 5 weeks of release. Golden Tee, the XL is the exception. It did go on sale recently for $50 off. It took a while, but that's a piece of shit, and you shouldn't buy it anyway. So, you shouldn't be waiting for that.
It's amazing
Yep.
what is going on with these online plays. So now we're going to talk for the Miko for just a couple minutes because there's not much to talk there, but I just want to get the opinion. And let me get to the poll. So the poll looks like 66% say they do think yes that online play will only mean leaderboards. Wow. I mean, you really got screwed if that's the case. I mean, you really got raked over the coals if they'd only have leaderboards.
But here's the question. Let's say let's say they're watching our stream. God bless them, right? And they see your poll, Rexer, and they see that people think, don't you think they should come out and give some type of update and just let everybody know? Look at the temperature in the chat. They think this is it. Well, if it's not, just let us know.
3 weeks ago, we should have gotten the update. Here we don't even have Marvel vs. Capcom 2 online. Okay, let's get back I wish I had the Reddit forum, but I saw a Reddit forum. Like now there's a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 problems forum, and the one I saw, I read one. So Keo sent it to me. Actually, he said, "Here, check this out." So I read like one post, and the guy's like, "Okay, there's input lag. There's problems with the scan lines. When you turn on scan lines, my machine shut down twice." I mean, he was listing all kinds of problems.
Yeah. Well, the problems that I read today on Reddit, the longer you play, it'll just shut down because of the overheating on the PCB. And I've read about 5 instances of different users saying the more you play your MVC2, the more chance it will shut down and overheat. And then the other issues are sound issues, input lag, all your typical one-up stuff. Yeah. And the desyncing issue, which is a big issue. If you sold your MVC1 cabinet, you might not be able to play online with other people. Now
we are approaching 15-day return policies. Gone. You're screwed. 30-day on the Blitz and the MVC. It's slowly approaching, everyone. You might want to ask OneUp what is going on with my online play, because if you don't get online play for Marvel vs. Capcom 2,
it's why
you just paid $650 for a one game. Now, if that's your first cabinet, if the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is your first cabinet, good job. You got lucky and you got a good one. Okay, you got one that's worth it. But if you have Big Blue and X-Men vs. Street Fighter, like all these other people who have 50 of them, you just paid $650 for a game that you can run on any emulator. I mean, it's insane at this point. So,
and what's worse is these people who have MVC1 sold it for MVC2, and now you can't cross play unless they fix this, because it looks like there's 2 different ROM sets being run around there by one of them.
Yeah.
So you sold your MVC 1 for 2, and now you're isolated yourself with the online play. If it comes, because you can't cross play with MVC 1 people. It's exhausting. It's truly, and you have Justin Wong, king of all kings on these fighters. He's not catching this? Is he not cross?
He doesn't play it. Dude, you're getting so frustrated. You're knocking your.
I mean, come on. I'm losing my mind, dude.
Justin Wong is getting paid for doing nothing.
Yeah, like he's supposed to be the guy to catch this, And have we seen any online play from MVC2? Any form or capacity?
No, there's none.
No.
It's incredible. Okay, last thing we're going to talk about Amico, but before we go, where are you guys with asking John D to join your streams? I'm going to say it one more time. He's when John D needs to use you guys, he uses you. He calls you up, and you guys are at the beck and call. Oh, you need us to shill your product. You need FOMO for Marvel vs. Done. You need FOMO for Blitz. Done. Yeah. But when the community needs you to go get answers from the guy you have on speed dial, you can't call him up and go, Can you come on my stream and we'll talk and we'll ask you some questions?
Crickets.
It's crickets. It's unreal how
it's like.
I mean, and like, hey, it's a banger though. This Blitz is a banger, man. I mean, it's what? There's 50 problems with it, and people want to shill it and say it's a banger. Oh my God!
Who cares the marquee's washed out? Spend another 100. Who cares the side graphics are washed out? Spend another 150. Who cares it freezes up now and again? Who cares it turns off randomly? Who cares custom plays won't save? It turns off your machine.
Leaderboards don't work?
Who cares leaderboards don't work? Who cares there's no online?
Get some super glue and glue it on. So then when the thing breaks and you need to replace it, you can't get the joystick off. Just do that.
My head's about to explode on how many issues.
5 more minutes. We got to get out of here. We got to catch the end of this game. People want to watch the end of the Dallas game.
Yeah.
Amico is back, and I'm watching people. Like I feel like it's legitimate joy. I got to put up a poll for this one. I got to.
Wait, you think
I'm seeing people get joyous, like, oh my God, it's coming! Well, I can't wait to get mine. What is you go, Kevin? Then
all right. So here's the update, everybody. If you're not in tune to what's going on with the Amico, there are 2 Amico YouTubers who are getting versions of the Amico to test. And it looks like these are not retail versions. These are just production models that were passed around all over the country to reviewers. And it looks like one of them is the same model that went to Germany for the German investor. So 2 units.
Yeah, the one the mustache guy did the unboxing of his own before he sent it to the German guy.
Yes, that's so the German one came back. And it looks like John Alvaro sent it to Mike, one of the guys who got this. And everybody's like, they're coming. They're not in production. This is a model. This is not a final model. What is a YouTuber going to do to beta test a unit? He has no certification, nothing. This is just more straw grabbing. There hasn't been an official update in a year. They have no employees. They have no cash. They have no finished games. Let it go, everybody. The Amico is dead.
I gotta agree with you here. They don't have any money to make any product.
It's over.
They don't have any. Pitbull, I'll give you a wrench. Okay.
It just doesn't make any sense why this would even be making news. These are just old models that have been passed around. In fact, I think they were just laying around the office. John Alvaro probably just wants to get them out of his damn face. He never wants to see them again. So he sent 2 of them out. One to DJC and one to Mike Canellis. And so Mike actually unboxed his tonight. Yeah. And I took a look at it. It literally is the exact German unboxing version that John did many months ago. So there's nothing new here. These aren't assembly line Amicos. So the fact that we even spent 3 minutes on it is just 3 minutes more.
Yeah, they have not released any real footage. And Blitzkrieg says we're wrong. Okay.
Wait, we're wrong about what?
He says I'm wrong. He thinks that people are going to get their Amicos, which is fine. I can't say 100%. Like, no, they're not. I mean, there's always a hope and a prayer.
Well, this is what we can say. They have no money, no employees, no production, no money to make it. They have $2 million wrapped up in a Chinese supplier disagreement. They have no games. where's your evidence, Blitzkrieg? And I would be very happy to hear it that you think that they're coming. It's been 4 years since this thing has been announced for Flash games. 4 years.
I'm with you, Kev. I think this is false hope. I think Turbo Joe, love you, bro, but get off the AMico train. There's just not enough hope there.
No,
there's none of the games. There's not enough there. So AMico's dead and still dead, and this is false hope. They should have never even given these two things to the guys.
Hold on.
So
Blitzkrieg, how do we know that they have no operating cash? Many months ago, they published the balance sheet that was certified by the accountants, and in it they said in June of 2022 they would run out of money. Yeah. And what happened in June of 2022? They laid off everybody.
Yeah. Well, and then remember they did that fourth crowdfunding.
They did
and their goal was like 500 million, and they got 30,000.
And they
or 500,000, and they got 30,000, and they canceled.
Yeah.
They have no money. I mean,
there's no money.
I don't know. Somebody's got to bail them out.
Yeah. Well, would you bail them out? They've shown incompetence since 2018. I mean, the only thing they could do now, and I don't think they really have the licenses under their control, is just the licenses to make Android apps. License it to somebody else and let them carry the heavy lifting and screw your little Zune controller. It's not unique. It's not different. But I don't even think they own the rights to these games. They gave money to German publishers and let them produce this stuff. I'm not sure what they actually own, if anything. So it's over. Nobody is going to scrub these financials and see value in it. There's no angel investor. Come on, guys.
Everybody, they need one though. That's what everybody's saying is they need an investor, and you're 100% right. And they ain't
yeah. So that's how we know.
They ain't getting Trash JC only has so much money to give. He can't bail them out. He can't bail them out.
Let me say this about Smash JT. The guy dropped 10G. Wouldn't you think he would get one of these units that's floating around? They're giving it to people that put no money in the company. Guy dropped 10G. He switched sides.
I think he would have if he never switched sides. I think he would have if he would have stayed on the train with for sure. Tom, he bashed Tommy.
But what do you think he feels? He dropped 10K and two guys with like 2,000 subs are getting a unit that he would love to get his hands on. Because he's, let's be honest, JT lost 10K in an investment, and investing is always a gamble, but he lost 10K and now he sees two units in the wild that he can at least play with his kid.
Smash is he's not getting back on board anytime soon. He might if it comes out. Yeah. So and people get it, but other than that,
Console fanboy, the controller never was shown in a 100% working condition. Everything that you've seen was always cutaways. There's serious lag with these controllers. It looks different, but it's not what you think it is. And the screen that's on it only can hold up to like 1 kilobyte of information. So you can't even do anything on that screen that they show. Yeah. So it's poor. It's just poor. Nobody should have greenlit this. It's a passion project that just died.
And Potion Sword was saying that you don't even need that controller.
No,
that's like if you use an analog stick or something. It doesn't have that many directions, I guess. I don't know.
You could have used your phone to play 90% of those games, like Cornhole. You can't just use your phone. They should have just went with that and got it out there.
Well, remember that was the original thing. Oh, you're gonna be able to play 8 people and everybody can just use their phone.
Exactly. Yeah. And even in those E3 videos they made, 90% of it was people using phones. They didn't even show and if they showed the controller, the camera went around their back when she flicked it. Like, dude, I can see your cutaways. What are you doing?
It's crazy.
Wait, hold on. Blitzkrieg, he ain't getting his 10K. I hate to tell you, buddy.
He ain't getting his I don't know. I even think if they make him, he's not going to get it back. They're like, sorry, that's sunk and gone.
Well, many years, about a year ago, Rexer, not to get really in the weeds, but they published how you get your money back. And let's just say the heaven, earth, the sun, Jesus would have to come back. Everything would have to line up for him to get his money back. And the clock starts ticking once they sell their units. So I think it was 18 months. And there was all these formulas. Bottom line is he's not getting his money. Even if they start selling units today or whatever. Yeah. And he knows it. We all know it. He's not getting his money back.
I'll donate to the show if AMico doesn't come out. Well, you got to put a date on it. I mean, it doesn't come out by next year.
Well, it's been.
Hold on, bud. Hold on. I'm almost done.
Well, remember, Rexer, we just hit the anniversary when Tommy said it was going to come out like 2 years ago. 10,
Right.
10 or whatever,
Right.
you know? So how many more years, Blitzkrieg, are you willing to hang your hat on this?
I mean, yeah, when is enough enough? But
Enough is enough.
It's just like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 online and Blitz online. How long is too long? Like, how long are you going to wait to say it's not coming or it is coming? We appreciate if it doesn't come. We'll give you, if I'm still on YouTube, we'll give you 2 years before.
You'll be like 35 more years old. You're like, it's here.
So last thing, we got to go. Last thing, I wanted to congratulate Console Fanboy for getting the Consolation Mortal Kombat Laundromat Wars titles. Him and Welcome to Die. I don't know if you heard of this, but I was stripped of my titles. I would guess I was stripped without being even challenged to win them from. All three of them, nonetheless, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, simply because I am not a 1-Up fan, so they'd stripped me of my titles, and I talk bad about John D.
Did you go in front of a court? Did you go in front of a tribune for this?
I did not. So they stripped them and they let people play for my belts, and Console Fanboy won 1 or 2 of them, so congratulations. But they'll forever be consolation belts because nobody has won them from me. And now I go down in history in the Laundromat Wars, engraved, cemented, undefeated Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 champion forever, and will be the only one ever in the Laundromat Wars history. 10 years from now, they'll be talking about me. They'll be like, well, was there ever an undefeated champion of one? And they'll be like, yeah, the Rexer show, remember him? And they'll be like, shh, we don't talk about the Rexer show here. He's a 1-Up hater. So
wait, but I don't understand. Did you play this on the 1-Up or did you play on Fightcade?
They play on Fightcade. They don't even play on the 1-Up. They don't even care about the 1-Up. It's not Fightcade. We always play on Fightcade.
So they just made up a rule about 1-Up to get you off of the Fightcade? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. Welcome to Die had a chance to beat me, but he didn't. So he didn't. And he got embarrassed in Mortal Kombat 2 and 3. So he gave a fight in Mortal Kombat 1. But 2 and 3, it was an embarrassment. You know.
Well, I say I buy you a Mortal Kombat 30th. Now you're officially a 1-Up, and you can destroy them all again, Rexer. How's that? You can get them.
Get them again.
My God. Get them.
Anything last, Kev, to boot?
No, everybody pray to the John D. He shows up with a Blitz update this week. I mean, we're going on 30 days. Your receipts are probably no good at this point, but let's pray that somebody gets John D. out of hiding and he tells us what's going on. And no, I think everybody hold tight. Black Friday is coming. If you like 1-Up, the deals will be there, including
Deals
Blitz.
are coming.
Deals are coming. 4 weeks or less. Don't buy anything.
Marvel vs. Capcom FOMO didn't get you.
Yeah, exactly. But no, other than that, Phillies, Eagles are up 26-17 still. All was right in the world. The Phillies won. The Eagles won. Flyers are 2-0. What's going on in Philly, Rexer?
I don't know.
They're going to be crazy.
All right, guys.
All right, everybody.
Take it easy.
Thanks for
joining.
chatting.
Thanks for chatting everything.